1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tier lists. All these characters. Where are they going? Where are they gonna end up? Let's find out. Hey everyone, welcome to the Evangelion tier list. With your host, your truly along came a spider, and I'm gonna talk softly and smoothly like this is some sort of ASMR session when we all know we're only here for the TNA. I'm going to judge these characters not on the basis of their character, but instead on any, and I mean any, content that have come out about them. And don't worry, I have indulged in my fair share of Evangelion hentai. So let's start off with someone probably the best of contenders for the top seat of S rank. The 3 dead moms. We have dead mom number 1, dead mom number 2, and dead mom number 3. Okay, but seriously, I do really like Evangelion as a show. I've watched this ever since I was a little kid, back when it went time 5 years ago in high school. I particularly enjoyed the fact that there are gratuitous shots, even though Hideaki Anno was practically saying, "You disgusting animals, how dare you look at this little girl's body." I was about the same age, so I am valid, okay? I am valid. But now, as a semi-grown up, I've come to appreciate the 2D form even more. I've become a connoisseur in this sense. So, I think that gives me a little bit of a leeway in judging all of these adorable waifus. Let's just start out with the best of the best of the best. Fucking Kaoru, S rank. Now, Kaoru only shows up for basically 1 episode in the main continuity. That doesn't fucking matter. He's cool as shit. He's the only person who ever loved Shinji the way Shinji wanted to be loved. He's the only person who's given Shinji that like emotional connection that Shinji wanted. And he is the only person who has ever seductively played piano with Shinji together. Now, what are we going to do next? Well, I think we should explore some of our main cast. While we're talking about Kaoru, we're also talking about Shinji. And the one other person that loves Shinji more than anybody else is Dead Mom number 1. Dead Mom number 1 is a special case in this show, because despite everything, Dead Mom number 1 doesn't seem to have that much hentai about him. I know, right? Who wouldn't want to fuck a giant MILF robot? I mean, seriously. It's not like she eats angels for breakfast or anything like that. No fucking way. We're just gonna go on the limbs and say there's a lot of fanfiction out there. I've definitely read my fair share of Evangelion fanfiction. It is crucial for them to explore the Yui connection inside of the Evangelion. There's actually one that's called Evangelion Everybody Lives, meaning Yui didn't die inside of the Evangelion unit, which just makes it really confusing because how is Shinji piloting the Evangelion if there's no soul inside to, you know, make it move and shit. It's okay, it's okay. I really like unit number 1. I'm gonna give it A rank. Dead Mom number 1. Okay, so I have 2 Shinjis here. I have Shinji the badass and Shinji the manga one. Actually, no, wait, the badass is the manga one. If you didn't know, Evangelion has its own manga section, and the mangas actually makes Shinji out to be more of a I don't know, a protagonist, I suppose. He has more of a backbone. At the end of Evangelion, he actually goes out there and fights side by side with Asuka. He did not abandon her because of all that red cement at the end. So that was something really fun to be able to see. Plus, Manga Shinji is a hentai baller. He gets bitches every single fucking day. This dude has a plug suit fetish and he is not afraid to fucking use it. Manga Shinji, with his big dick energy, goes into C tier for a cocky goddamn bastard who wants to shove a cock up Asuka's ass. Speaking of Asuka though, let's go over my favorite waifu. Asuka is probably one of the best in the series overall. She's got probably some of the most content, most merchandising, most stories about her, most little boys fantasizing about her. She is a very complex character, of course, but in the terms of looks, I think Asuka probably is winning out on everybody in the series besides Masato. Rei also has her fair share of content, but I just seem to like Asuka's content more, mostly because Rei has this weird doll thing going on that kind of makes her own a whole, but not really. So yeah, let's rate Asuka now. She is going into S tier, probably one of the best waifus on the list. Pretty goddamn good material. Also, fucking amazing at piloting Dead Mom number 2. Dead Mom number 2 is gonna be our next contestant. Now, Dead Mom number 2, the first available combat ready Eva unit, or at least that's what they call it. In reality, every Evangelion unit is combat ready. It's just I don't understand why they called it differently. I think it's because there was a time in the end of Evangelion where Asuka used a shoulder spike launching machine on her right shoulder, and then that's what makes it a combat one. I'm not entirely sure, but Evangelion suits are always going to have the biggest knockers around. I mean, have you just seen the size of those TNAs? Alright, they are massive, absolutely gigantic. They can crush your head if necessary. Dead Mom number 2 is able to fulfill all of your giantess fetishes. So Dead Mom number 2 goes into B rank. Ritsuko into D tier. D for decaf. What to do. So many characters on the list, so many left. Let's talk about Mari. Mari is a pretty eccentric one, I would say. Mari has a lot of screen time in the Evangelion Rebuild series, obviously, but she doesn't have like the right Evangelion mentality. What I'm saying is, she's not depressed. And if you're not depressed in Eva, then why are you even here? So she's fun, she's sexy, she's there as a way to kind of signal to the fans that this is the dawn of a new age. This is the dawn of a really, really shitty and action-packed age. I would say that Mari also has some of the side material. Up there was Asuka, but there's not enough of her because she's such a late entry and not everybody actually likes her. You know, like people are polarized on Mari. Some people like the Rebuild films and Mari. Some people don't like Rebuild films and Mari. Some people like Mari and don't like the Rebuild films. So I don't even know where to go from here. Although I'm pretty sure she's got double D's. So let's just go there. I don't even remember what her name is. This bitch. Fuck. Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, so she's apparently called Maya, and the thing about Maya is she's pretty much non-existent in most fan materials. Like, I can't even get a good, decent, sexy photo of her. This is like the one of her eating a cookie is probably the nicest one I could find. Although, as a cute character, as a chibi form, I wouldn't mind that. That's actually pretty cute. And Maya throughout the show has been shown to be loyal, she's intelligent, and she's basically Ritsuko's bottom bitch. So I guess if you're into Yuri, then Maya and Ritsuko belong together. So we're just gonna put her right here, right next to Ritsuko. Although, now that I think about it, wouldn't Ritsuko fucking Maya with a strap-on be pretty hot? Huh. I'll make a side note. Masato Oh, Misato. Oh, Misato. Misato, in my opinion, is probably the best girl in the series. I am an Asuka fan, sure, but something about Masato always... I always found myself being attracted to Masato more. Probably because she's mature, she's sexy, and she will sleep around with Shinji when he gets back. But that's never gonna happen. She's probably one that I can relate to the most growing up. Like all of these other characters remain kids, but Masato is a character, a grown-up, and I am slowly approaching that kind of age. You know, growing up, more responsibilities, and I can relate to Masato more and more and more. Although she's not really big on the waifu list, as well as side content, she does have some decent figurines, and I really like the purple hair combo that she's got going on. I just don't think for most people Masato would be the one to choose. Most people are Asuka or Kaoru fans. But for me, Masato is something special. So I'm gonna put her right next to Shinji's mom in the A list. Alright, 3 characters left. Let's get to it. The Maggie or Denmon number 3 is something special. I honestly think the Maggie deserves a little bit more attention, right? It's been in the background this entire series. It's also very fuckable. If you're into fucking machines, this is definitely the ones you want to go for. If you don't know what fucking machines, and you think fucking machines is like just something I'm saying, you haven't been on porn sites enough. Yeah, okay, so I would say that Maggie is a pretty interesting concept to have as a waifu. Imagine a AI that did everything for you. Imagine having a robot assistant. Imagine having Alexa as your waifu. You wake up, hey Alexa, or hey Maggie, and Maggie is like, John, you were very wonderful last night. God damn it! All right, I'm putting this in C tier. God damn it! Thinking about fucking machines is just fucking with my emotions right now. All right, Ray. What do we do about Ray? Ray is a doll. She is not a fun character, but she is a pretty character, and there seems to be a lot of content about her. A whole lot of content about her. It seems like people actually really like how Ray is just a blank wet tissue paper in terms of personality. So I'm guessing that's a thing people like. I don't know. I'm not really understanding it. Although you could say Ray is the first waifu that shows up besides Masato. Actually, no. What am I talking about? The angel. Schneisel? Chanel? Like SCH. The angel is the first waifu that shows up. Why am I not putting him on the list? Probably because there's not enough hentai about him. Okay, that makes sense. But Ray gets a little bit progressively better throughout the show. So I would say that on the waifu's ability to track customer base, she's pretty good. She's pretty up there. Although I wouldn't want to have her as a wife. I see she would be a very good, dutiful wife. However, there's just something off about it. You know, like she doesn't clean. She walks around naked and everywhere in her room, which, you know, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, probably wouldn't bother me too much. And she just has no sense of identity. I want my waifus to know who they are and to be that person very well. But she does have a rocking bod. Maybe even better than Asuka. Like, we can see some development. I'm pretty sure Gendo was so in love with Yui, and Ray is a clone of Yui. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That's Shinji, this is your time to fuck your mom again. On a side note, Rei does have godlike powers at the end of Evangelion. God Rei basically created a new world, so maybe that will be fun to have around. Yeah, why not? So I'm gonna give Rei a B because she's pretty average. There's an average nice waifu that spawned countless different versions of blue-haired waifus throughout the ages, including and not limited to the one, the only cucked Ren. Lastly, we have Shinji Ikari, show version. Manga version was a rock hard badass, but Shinji is a special case. He's really just a normal guy strolling the world where there's hot bitches, giant robots that turns out to be your dead mom, and suffering. And on some level that is really easy to relate to. And on some levels we might all want to blame him for ending the world, but he's just a dude. And that's why he's not even gonna be on this list. Why the fuck can I remove him? Why the fuck can I remove him? Oh god! Oh god! Alright, apparently I can't remove him. So, oh god. Yeah, so apparently I can't remove him, and also there's the background picker for some reason. And, yeah, I didn't really want to put him on the list. He's practically not a waifu anyways. And he is something special, to be sure. So that's gonna be it for the Evangelion waifu tier list. This is gonna be looking like a major L, because you took the L and clicked on this fucking video, and now you've wasted about like 20 minutes of your life. What are you doing here? Why are you watching this video? You could be doing something so much better with your time, but yet you're here watching me rant about Evangelion. Who the fuck do you think you are? You glorious, beautiful person, you who should have a fulfilling life and should have good mannerisms and a beautiful fucking face, you glorious bastard. I don't know what just happened there. I was supposed to rant and then I just ended up complimenting y'all. Whatever. This is gonna be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed all of my little rant sessions. If you like, sub to me. I don't really care though, because this isn't something I would do normally. This is something that a friend suggested to me, and he was like, you should make a tier list for Evangelion. I know you've written 2 essays about it. This is gonna be pretty fun for you. So I did, and he was right. This was fun. This was plenty of fun. And I don't think I'm gonna continue doing this. I might do one for Code Geass, but we'll see about that in the future. Now, I'm gonna have to say bye. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a great time, and ciao!